Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said, "It's an honor," but he added, "Scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting blocked shots, and things of that nature always ranked above them." Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rondo in at the 1. And for the Clippers, the 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Harrell in at the 5. Clark, we have a big-time matchup with the big men down low tonight.
And I think, Kevin, you're going to see both teams double these guys because they're just too hard to handle. Otherwise, they'll have to do their work and make their decisions quickly.
Now here's James. Poked away. Shot clock at 6. That shot is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. And George kicks to Williams. The 3. It's good from long range.
Oh, I like that quick trigger release, so smooth, even with the defender in his face. Williams knocks it down.
LeBron with it. Leonard picks him up. James with the bucket.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
There's the pass to Leonard. The 19-foot shot. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Davis. Over Harrell. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Rondo.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Here's Beverly. And James pulls it down.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Green dishes to Rondo. Five to shoot. George with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. George against Rondo. And George kicks to Williams. A 3 from Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3 ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
LeBron, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Kuzma. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, body him up all you want. It doesn't bother Kyle Kuzma. He's got great competitive spirit and skill.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Leonard attacking, and Davis sends it back. They retain possession. He nails it, and we're tied up. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West?
Harrell finds George. Back to Harrell. Passes it to Beverly. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Nice shot by Rondo.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the Lakers, for decades, Clark, a magnet for superstar free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Harrell on the follow.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can, Kevin. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Now, here's Beverly. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Leonard. And he banks in the layup.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Now here's Rondo. Here's LeBron. Count that one. James has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Leonard, no luck.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Right wing. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Clippers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's the three. And it's Leonard again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
James kicks to Rondo. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Pass to Leonard. Unloads from 13. Another miss by Leonard.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Trying to get open is Kuzma. Here's Davis. A beautiful reverse layup. Davis has got 8 points. Clippers trail by 4. Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Williams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Kevin, you look at Williams, and he's rather slight in build, but he's got sneaky strength and terrific body control.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the evening. So, for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Green comes in for Leonard. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And then for the Lakers, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Green. That's good from Williams. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant he pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it. It served me well during my playing career.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Another one falls for the Clippers.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Shamet. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's McGee. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Howard with the steal. Fast break, the Lakers. And they double up LeBron. Outside Rondo. Back to Caldwell Pope. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
The Clippers in the lead. And there's the pass to Zubac. Here's Shamet. Over in the corner, Green. On the wing, Williams. Double team on Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Bradley. And it's good for 2. And the Lakers lead by 1. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Clippers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And every single season, Paul George has kicked his game up another level. I think he's a premier two-way forward who gets it done at both ends.
And George drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Rondo passes to Howard. Count that bucket.
He's as impressive an athlete as you'll find at his size. Dwight Howard utilizing that mobility to get through the heart of the defense.
Now here's Williams. He's got 10. And it's Rondo in the corner. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. George against Caldwell Pope. And Green slams it in.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
And they double up Rondo. Caldwell Pope with it. Williams picks him up. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Dwight Howard. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Double team on Williams. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
McGee with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And positionless basketball all
the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Now here's Kuzma. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Green finds Shamet. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Here's Bradley. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Bradley's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Here's Williams following the score by Avery Bradley. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope for 3. Offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from McGee. Here's George. To Zubac. There's Green with the 3. It's not going to go for him. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me in my darkest days. I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Avery Bradley is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 slot. That free throw, no good. Clark, who are a few under-the-radar guys who really get it done scoring the ball at that forward position?
Well, I tell you what, a couple of names that come to mind. Bojan Bogdanovic, outstanding scorer. Gallinari, and then John Collins, the young fellow down in Atlanta. Those 3 guys are all a little bit undervalued as scorers.
And he sinks the second. Here's Bradley. McGee, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Lays it up and banks it in. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
And here is Zubac. Back to Williams. Knocked away.
Kick.
Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. To the paint. There's Shamet. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Rondo against Beverly. Caldwell Pope. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you defend Caldwell Pope because he's got great speed and he knows how to use it to draw contact.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. Free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Passes it to Zubac. Back to Beverly. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Leonard attacking. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now here's Rondo. To the inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, that's just outstanding focus on these hard finishes. I mean, Caldwell Pope fighting the score through contact and making it happen.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. And then for the Lakers, Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo.
To miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Beverly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now here's Shamet. He's guarded closely, and the basket is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. Outside, Green. Outside for Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. The Lakers with the ball. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Well, Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staffs and scouting staffs, and plenty of micro-analysis to go around, but some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
And so here are the Clippers after the basket by the Lakers. Bradley against Beverly. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Green. With 1 on the clock, and Green slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
James. The Clippers grab the miss. Harrell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now James. He's got 8. Davis finds James. And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. That shot, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Kept alive. And it's Davis missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Bradley. The drive by James.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Here's Shamet. Great D that time from Green. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Clippers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. The pass to Leonard. Back to Beverly. Just 3 to shoot. That one misses. Bradley with some nice D. James with it. Leonard picks him up. Right side Green from past the arc. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The Clippers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for the Lakers.
One shot.
That's good from Harrell. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Leading by 5. A fader. James misses.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Lakers leading by 4. Right side Bradley. Down low. And the dunk by LeBron.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Howard, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
That one's not going to go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. On the wing, James. LeBron is doubled. Howard. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
The feed now to Bradley. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bradley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers. And the Clippers call time here.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
A different look for the Clippers. George is checked in for Jermichael Green, and it's Williams in for Landry Shamet. And the Lakers also making a switch. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Avery Bradley. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Now Rondo. Paul George missing from long range. And Howard with the stuff.
really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Beverly against Green. The 15-footer. And it's Beverly missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Williams after the basket by the Lakers. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Boy, that sounded like, I love that. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Rondo against Beverly. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly. A beautiful pass by Rondo. That's excellent teamwork.
Clippers trail by 9. Inside, Leonard. And Davis sends it back.
I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Well, you knew that Kawhi Leonard would be a huge name on the free agency market last summer, especially after winning his second Finals MVP.
And Kawhi let the pieces fall before making his decision. Was the last major free agent to choose where he was going to play. Ended up shaking up the NBA in the process by joining the Clippers.
That free throw missing.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
Rondo with the ball. Williams picks him up.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's LeBron. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
Zubac kicks to Williams. Double team on Williams. Feeds to Harrell. George trying to break free. The Clippers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Outside Rondo. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Harrell kicks to Zubats. He feeds it to George. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Lakers leading by 12. Now here's LeBron. 16 points for him. To the left wing, and a wide open look for Rondo. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Rajon Rondo. That'll do it for the first half. Lakers ahead as they wrap up the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Rajon, what are you exploiting right now?
Just ball movement. You know, my teammates are giving me jobs, setting great picks, moving the ball with great ball movements, and hitting and finding open men.
Yeah, the key to good offense is keeping the ball moving. Thanks, Rajon. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What's clear so far is LeBron's combination of power and athleticism is still largely unmatched. Whether he's operating with the back to the basket, driving, in transition, his physical superiority usually wins out.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotation. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Boy, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
Kuzma kicks to Davis. Great D that time from Harrell. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 13. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
And that one drops. James has got 18 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Lakers leading by 11. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Outside Rondo, back to James. And it's sent back by George.
Terrific focus from George there, reading the shooter the entire way through. A great shot block.
Williams dishes to Leonard. That cuts the lead to single digits. He's got 16.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And the wide open shot from Green. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Clippers trail by 12. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
James looking around. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Williams trying to break free, and George kicks to Beverly. Nobody near Williams. And the three ball is good. Williams has got 15 points.
Unbelievable scoring effort tonight. I mean, Williams' speed and energy just not being corralled by anybody on the defensive end.
Here's Kuzma. Here's Davis. That shot missing. Excellent D there from George. Clippers trail by 9. Jacks up a 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
Outside Williams. Fades back, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Williams. 18 points for Kawhi Leonard.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Rondo against Beverly. Rondo passes to Davis, and finished off by Davis.
He is just brilliant in that pick and roll. Rondo does a great job of cutting passes through the porous defense.
The Lakers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. For the Clippers, Green comes in for Harrell, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Lou Williams. The Lakers also with a sub. Bradley's checked in for Danny Green.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
The Clippers have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. Throw good, Paul George. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Rondo with it. He's got 10. James outside. Here's Davis. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
The first one falls.
And, you know, Beverly is easily one of the most tenacious defenders in the league. An absolute pest of epic proportion. Love his energy.
And so he hits both. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They get it back. Clippers trail by 9. And that one's good. Shamet's got 11.
Proving right there he's a team player who wants to get his guys involved. I like seeing George make those passes.
James finds Kuzma. Davis against Green. And Davis can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Yep, that one goes in there.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to James. Trying to get open is Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist in the game.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
The shot by George, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
The Lakers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard comes in for James. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Avery Bradley. That one misses for Davis.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Zubac kicks to George. On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot. Shamet. A rebound by the Lakers.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Beverly against Rondo. To the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by Howard. Only one man back on D. Some room here for Rondo. A second chance effort, and Howard finishes it off. Howard's got 10.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
They need this. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 11 points with that bucket from Beverly.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Beverly against Rondo. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
George against Kuzma. Howard with the steal. Rondo looking around. He dishes it to Davis. Beverly against Rondo. Here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clippers trail by 15. Here's Beverly. 6 points for him. Here's Zubac. That shot no good. Good D by Howard.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Goes back up. Here's Davis, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
That one misses for Davis. I'll grade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams. 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections and 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective. Only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Throw good, Paul George.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And the Lakers last season going against the grain to surround LeBron James with playmakers, not shooters. And many criticized that move.
And, you know, guys, you look at it, LeBron is at his very best with the ball in his hands, which means he needs room to attack the lane. It's clear that a course correction was needed.
And that one falls for Rondo.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
And Rondo drops them both. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 16-point game. Outside, George. George double-teamed. Poked away. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Rondo against George. Kuzma passes to Rondo. Now Howard. Lock at 6. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two.
So it's the Lakers now. Passes it to Rondo. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Caldwell Pope outside. Shamet with the steal.
Pull the trigger.
To the inside. Shots good by Green. Green's got 11.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Rondo with the ball. George picks him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly. He hits the second from the line. Clippers trail by 16. Williams looking over the floor. Harrell trying to free himself up. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And here's McGee. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. On offense, here are the Clippers. They trail by 14.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Can't allow any separation off the screen. Caldwell Pope, very good at taking advantage of any space you give him.
And they call an illegal screen here.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. McGee trying to break free.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That'll put Paul George on the line. It's on JaVale McGee. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Throw good, Paul George. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Caldwell Pope dishes to LeBron. To the paint, here's Howard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's a pretty good foul because Howard is a major threat when he's that close to the bucket, but he's a poor free throw shooter. Make him earn it at the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Lakers on top. They lead by 13. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Lakers leading by 13. So for the Lakers right now, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the point. And it's slammed in by Howard.
You know, showing flashes of his old self here. I mean, when Howard finds that rhythm, he feels like nobody can stop him. And he's right.
Williams against Caldwell Pope. Launches it. Offensive rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Green finds McGee. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He misses the free throw. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. That's off as well, so he misses both. Clippers trail by 15. There's Shamet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. On the wing, James. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. James has got 22 points.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Green. Shamet, the pass to Williams. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And finished off by LeBron.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Williams kicks to Leonard. Harrell trying to free himself up. And the shot is good. He's got 22.
Yeah, he's been hooping. But the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Harrell. Pass to Williams. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The 10-footer. And Rondo sends it back.
Well, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively there, showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
He's off on the first.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
And he's good on the second. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Rondo against Beverly. And the pass to Leonard. From 8. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now Rondo. The dish to Davis. And they double up Davis. Here's Rondo. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Williams. Green with the block.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the Clippers get called for the foul. That free throw, no good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And the second free throw, good. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Williams against Green. Nobody near Leonard. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Always a threat to score. Williams draws defensive attention. I mean, that allows him to set up his teammates.
Rondo dishes to Davis. And they double up Davis. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Clippers with the ball. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Great tee that time from Green.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Good on the bucket.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Leonard attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 28 points for the game.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And James throws it down hard.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Clippers trail by 14. Beverly finds Harrell. That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Outside Rondo. Pass to James. Shoots over Shemp. And again, it's the Lakers.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Over to the left wing. Here's Beverly. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Tremendous focus from the little man, Patrick Beverly there.
Lakers leading by 14. Rondo passes to James. LeBron is doubled. The fadeaway. No good off the back of the rim. Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Beverly dishes to Leonard. Takes it off the glass. Leonard's got 30.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And the Lakers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Dwight Howard.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
All right, David, thanks.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Clippers trail by 10. Leonard on the wing. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Lakers shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Passes to Davis. Over Leonard. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Shamet on the wing, guarded by Green. Here's George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's LeBron. No good, unable to end this run. Clippers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Leonard attacking, and Davis sends it back. Out left to the wing. James in the post, defended by George, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George.
You know, when James is looking to score, he puts defenders in really tough spots. And when he's aggressive and tenacious, watch out.
And LeBron James, Clark, climbing the all-time scoring list, last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And the Clippers call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Here's Green, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Left side, Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And then Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Here's LeBron. 80 that time from Leonard. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 9-point game. Took him no time at all on that one. Shamet's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Beverly looking around. Pass to Leonard. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 9. Floats it up for Davis. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
There's Harrell. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
That free throw, no good. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. And he sinks the second. Lakers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. LeBron against George. James in the post. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harrell's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Rondo against Beverly. To the inside. Here's Harrell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss could make a big difference.
To the middle, here's Rondo, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. George with the ball. Now Green defending.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Beverly up top. He's covered by Rondo. Leonard finds Beverly. It's stolen by Rondo.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Lakers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LeBron.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And so the Lakers take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin, with Danny Green. And Danny, you know how good a shooter you are, obviously, but you have really incorporated defense into your game. Now, how important is it for you to show up at that end?
Very important. I mean, it helps the team a lot. My job really is come in, bring defense, and a lot of energy.
Well, mission accomplished for you tonight, Danny. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.